A dinosaur story.
Hey folks, welcome to Nightgrove High. I'm your keeper, Craig. Before I get a chance to jump in and introduce you to the lovely folks here with me this evening, I want to thank you all for spending your time with us. A special thanks to those of you who support Final Show Films through our Patreon, and an extra special thanks to our $25 and up supporters, Samantha Bates, Elle, and Drevian Alexander, without whom we couldn't do nearly as much of this silliness as we actually do. So thank you very much. So we are diving into episode 14, Intensive Scare. And let me take you through our cast for the evening. First, we have Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara. I'm playing Lila Reed, who is the monstrous.
And Holly.
Hi, I'm Holly. I can't smile right tonight because I had a dental procedure. I have not had a stroke.
It's okay. It just looks like you're
Um,
smirking.
yeah, they gave me all the Novocaine. I am playing Ruby the Chosen.
And Drevian.
I'm Drevian. I'm playing Sonny Simmons, the meddling kid.
Sen, welcome back.
Yay! I'm Sen. I am playing Zach, the spellcaster, spellslinger.
And as suggested earlier, also Troy in that one GIF from Community as you re-enter the flaming room. And Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy, and at least for the moment, I'm playing Lexi,
No!
who is the celebrity and is doing just great at the moment.
It's probably fine.
I'm sure it's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Ruby's definitely not going to need to kill them when they get infected by pumpkin monster.
And
Because let's
William.
maximize the trauma.
Hi,
Shawnee?
I am William or Shawnee, and I am playing Billie Jean BJ Blazkowicz, the wronged and also the person who does most of the blowing things up, except this exact one most recent instance.
I think you'll find I blew this thing up and very
Yeah.
literally blew it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, exactly.
It was fun.
Except this one most recent instance.
Also dealing with some personal unconsciousness right now. And Steven.
Hello, I'm Steven. I'm playing Carl the Spooky, and Billie Jean is not my lover.
Correct.
Not with that attitude. Before we jump in, I just want to take the opportunity to remind everybody, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. Science is real. Vaccines, not brainworms. Fuck ICE. Happy Wrath Month still, right? And what else am I forgetting?
Fuck AI companies, particularly when they can't keep a hold of their own AI.
Holy shit, that was like some full-on Skynet precursor bullshit.
Hey, you sure you don't want
It
regulations
is.
on things?
Nah.
What did their own AI do?
OpenGP's AI got loose into the internet and then attacked another AI company.
It was like the calm and rationality with which I saw reports on this. I kept waiting for somebody to be like, well, we're fucked, thanks, bye.
Just like crashed another AI company's servers
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
of its own initiative.
Without, managed to break out and realize the way that I need to figure out how to break out is this open source depository for AI stuff. Well, they probably know how, so I'll go attack them and find out how.
After having already broken out.
Yes.
Excellent
And-
stuff.
Disability Pride Month this month.
There we go.
Yes.
Disability Pride Month.
The Wrath of
Month and
Disability,
Disability
Pride
Pride Month. Yes. It is. It is both Wrath Month and Disability Pride Month. Always
The
remember that it's
twofer.
both.
Many disabled people are also queer, so
Yes.
Lots of overlap.
Many fill both.
So we are going to
there's something like a 50%. It's somewhere between 25 and 50% chance of autistic children being gender nonconforming, compared to non-autistic children, which is just an interesting fact.
We are going to go ahead and jump back to the junkyard, where when we stopped last time, BJ had been approaching a fully demoned out Lila, reached up, took off her helmet, and then promptly eyes rolled up in head and collapsed forward. And as we stopped, Lila had dashed forward. I think had you resumed your human form as you were doing so, or are you still you're obviously always bewinged, but I think you had resumed your human form.
I think so.
So had dashed forward to catch her as she fell. And Sunny and Carl were also moving forward behind you to catch her. So let's pick up there.
BJ?
I don't know what to do with concussions or anything like that. What do we do now?
BJ? I'm tapping at her like collarbone, trying to wake her up.
Okay. You're sort of BJ, you're very swimmy at this point. You can sort of mumble and moan, but you're not waking up right yet.
Mm-hmm. I think the scarier thing is that she doesn't. She's very much in this sort of, even when she's out cold, she doesn't talk unless she really has the right words. So she's just kind of, there's like pain noises, but there's not really any chance or attempting at formation of words at the moment.
Okay. So yeah, so that's what you all are getting back.
A funny thought comes to mind to try to wake BJ up. And I don't know if Sunny's the type to try the funny thought.
What is the thought?
Hey BJ, wake up or we have to take your bike for you.
I don't know if that's like,
unfortunately, threatening to harm a thing doesn't heal somebody.
Yeah.
No.
Still not.
But that'd be very the 90s TV show, like.
Yeah, that would be the 90s TV show thing, yeah.
It would. She's still out. You may in whatever liminal space in which you find yourself, you may be now instilled with a sort of inexplicable sense of dread, but
Carl's gonna look for some water. I mean, it works on TV. Splash water on her.
Sure. Where do you want to look for the water in the junkyard?
What time? What year is it again? I've forgotten.
95.
Windows 95. He's gonna look near the remains of the trailer because that had water in it, or
like a spigot.
Yeah, look for a spigot near the trailer.
Yeah, for sure. You can run around. Give me a luck roll. We'll see. There's definitely a spigot there being used to irrigate the crops. Let's see how it's doing post explosion and battle.
So which one's luck roll?
Just a D6. Just roll me a D6.
1d6. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, "There's the luck," but I haven't used any.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. So it is. I miraculous. I think maybe in the explosion, one of the bits of fencing and scrap metal used for trellises and to support of the various vines sort of fell over it in an arch, protecting it. It's a little bent, but it looks like it's working perfectly. So you are able to. It's one of the old kinds with a sort of a lift handle at the top where you open it up all the way and it will start pouring out. You can close it off. It has a hose attached to it. The hose looks like it's been sheared off at some point along, but you can either open it up and have it start plugging out at the end of the hose, or just unscrew the hose on the.
Look for something like a hubcap or whatever that could contain the water.
Oh, for
fill
sure.
that up and then come over and toss it in her face. Just, I don't know what else to do.
Sure, absolutely. Give me a toughness roll, BJ, please.
You mean just a straight tough roll?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So there is some sort of sputtering as you but doesn't seem to quite snap her out of
Go
it.
ahead and mark an experience out of that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Which is enough to get me an advancement very nicely.
Yay.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
doesn't-
don't. I don't know if she. Don't drown her. I'm
No,
gonna try and.
she spit the water out. Um, what vehicles are still there?
The car and the motorcycle.
the car and the motorcycle are both there.
They left the car? Okay, let's try to get her in the car and then try to get her to the hospital in the car. Because he doesn't know the car didn't start.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay, sure. I'm gonna stand up, sort of still holding her,
And
and head over there.
Sure.
I'm going to support her head because I heard that you need to support like concussion type thingy, so it's not all flopping around.
Do you know how to drive?
Kinda, yeah, sure. What?
That's not. That wasn't a yes. That was a
Is
kind
it a
of.
stick shift, or is it manual,
Jeremy, is it a stick shift or
Stick
manual?
shift is manual. You mean automatic?
or automatic? Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a stick shift. Let me look and see.
Oh,
I
this
think
is
you
gonna be
would've-
fun.
Probably would have had the option, but I would imagine it's a stick shift.
Yeah.
Oh, in 95, no, there were
you can
plenty of
accelerate.
automatics around at the time, but yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is a specific car too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 90. Yeah, it's stick shift.
Okay. Pop the trunk, put my bicycle in the back, and Will's hopping in. Do your wings go away or something?
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
I get. Is there a spare jacket in the car?
You have Carl's jacket on.
I do. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he put
Yeah,
it on
yeah.
just after when we were closing down.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, no, they do. I fold up and get jacket on.
This place is weird. It's nothing other than weird. So okay, and let's see, how bad do you want these gears to be ground?
Well, so you
It
hop
has
into
to
the
start
driver's seat.
first.
Yeah, you hop into the driver's seat. Lila's, I guess, in the back with the unconscious BJ.
Yes. Yeah.
Sonny, what about you?
Sonny's
Sonny,
kind
you-
of watching from outside. the
Sonny,
car at
you
the moment.
can't stay here. Not by yourself.
No, my thought is the bike needs moved.
Oh,
Both of these vehicles need to not be here when other people show up.
That's
I-
true. Do you?
So-
It suddenly opened up and it is raining heavily. So if I go away, it's because of a storm.
Okay. Do you know how to drive a motorcycle?
No, I was just planning on pushing the damn thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Motorcycle
let's-
is significantly easier to push than a car.
need
let's
help
go.
pushing it around the block?
Slowly. I mean, this is the junkyard. There's not much out here, right?
There's not
But-
much out here, but that means that like a motorcycle parked right here is going to stand out.
Yeah.
And Scoops running away means that there's a possibility emergency response.
Also, the
Mm.
explosion will probably has
Nah.
people's attention.
It was loud.
Okay,
We're gonna go slowly.
gonna try to start the car.
All right, so you get in.
I think this is the clutch here.
No
Okay.
ignition kicking. It's not clicking over.
Come on.
I
Well, now it works.
pop the hood
Elevated.
and see if do the turn it on and see if we can get it going. The middle there's the clutch, have that stepped in.
What? Okay.
The middle pedal's the clutch, have that stepped in, and turn the key. And I want to see if my limited knowledge, I could fix what's going on in the car with the hood popped up, and so
Sure, absolutely. Are you using some of your weirdness to do this? Do you have a move that would let you do that, or are you just trying to fix a car the old-fashioned way?
just trying to fix a car the old-fashioned way. Because let's see,
Realistically, how familiar do you think that Carl is with this?
I'm gonna say low-end mechanic. So
Would you say? So I would say give me an act under pressure with smarts, but I'm going to give you a -1. Does that seem fair?
smarts.
Yeah.
With sharp.
Oh, sharp.
Oh,
Sorry.
sharp.
Too many systems.
Yeah.
All right.
I got
So,
lucky.
yeah. So, you're pretty sure you see what the problem is right away.
Okay.
And can get in there and it looks like one of the connections is popped off of the battery. So you go ahead and reconnect it, make sure that the starter is working, and
Make sure that one hand's free and start wiggling it back on.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, try stepping on it now and make sure, or pushing the clutch in and turning it.
I'm gonna attempt this. I don't think Lila has tried to drive before. I don't
Sure.
think she has any.
Absolutely, which is why
Just-
as you
Yeah.
so as you do so, you have put it into forward and not reverse,
Oh, boy.
which is why it lurches forward into Carl. Carl, take a point of harm as the car slams forward into you.
Definitely
For
more
your-
unstable.
Right in
For
the
your
knees.
mixed success there. And
Oh my god.
are you currently unstable?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. All right. So yeah, so I think it sort of lurches forward and catches you right in the breadbasket. And there is a sensation of something tearing.
That's always a great sign.
Turn it off.
Okay.
No, in you, not in the engine.
Yeah. No.
Car's working.
But turn it off so
Car's
you don't
working,
keep getting
car's
run
go-
over.
Carl
Yeah.
doesn't want to be run over by the car.
Fair.
Or her to step off the clutch and it go blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm disappointed that it wasn't. The good news is you know what's wrong with the car. The bad news is it's on fire.
Right.
And then he'll stagger over to the car. Okay. I'll drive. I'm not good at
Okay.
clutch, but I'll get us to the hospital. Where's
Sure.
the hospital?
It's not
Like-
far. It's
It's just
running
Carl being
distance.
I
No,
thi-
I
I
know,
think-
but I'm providing information.
Sunny shouts directions while trying to push the
There we
bike.
go.
Thank you.
All right.
And gets in the car, make sure it's in neutral, puts the clutch in, turns it on, puts the seatbelt on because he doesn't need more hurt.
No. So your harm move, I'm giving you -1 ongoing from the pain and the internal bleeding.
Technically,
which is weird because that's where the blood is supposed to be, but
okay.
I mean, it's supposed to be inside you, just not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to be inside you in the veins,
Yeah.
not inside you just flowing
Loose.
free.
yeah.
It's really that loose,
Loose
blood that you
blood
gotta worry
is
about.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty colors.
Go ahead and give me an act under pressure at -1, Carl.
Beautiful.
Okay, it's giving me cool.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So it's not. Yeah, it's going to be immediately obvious to anyone who sees you that you are having some issues with this, and it is not particularly comfortable for BJ sort of banging around in the back.
I'm trying to help.
um uh
I wonder if the jostling might be the thing that wakes BJ up.
Or prevents BJ
as-
from waking up later.
I'm going to give you another point of harm, BJ, as you sort of rattle around back there. Armor does not help. This is
No,
again
she's-
internal.
Armor
No,
does not
she's-
help when Carl drives.
He's still not dying, so.
Okay.
The armor does help. It's because you're not wearing a helmet. Your head's bouncing around in the back seat.
Right.
Thunk,
Absolutely.
Thunk.
Well, you're like, okay. So is for us as viewers, is Lila holding BJ's head in her lap? Are you like, how are you trying to stop this?
I think so. I think I'm trying to like hold like neck, upper like shoulders kind of region. Just sort
Okay.
of.
All right.
That feels like the important bits.
Sure.
Oh, I
All
need
right.
to shift out of first.
Immediately back, slamming forward. Sonny, you are walking the motorcycle. The other three of you are lurching or slouching towards Bethlehem Memorial. No, you're slouching towards the local hospital, and we will unless anybody is sort of saying anything in this moment as you come up, and even with this pretty quickly past Sonny rolling a motorcycle along the side of the road.
Sonny just thinks to himself, like, maybe the driving lessons Grandma tried to give me would have been more helpful.
Are your grandmother's driving lessons, do they devolve into every time she starts to teach you, do they devolve into long-winded statements about horrible things that have happened on the road to other people?
Probably.
Yeah.
And
Fair.
interspersed with actual driving.
Right, absolutely.
Like, theoretically, Sonny's able to drive.
Sure.
He's just going to remember all the horrible things in the meantime.
Absolutely. We will fade out from you all to a place beyond the clouds. Zach, what is the worst part about your sort of forced day with your godfather?
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yep.
You got zorped out by your godfather.
Yeah.
You woke up the next morning.
I try to be
Your
cool.
namesake, yeah. Your namesake appeared to you the next morning, and has informed you that if you are going, a scion of darkness and of humanity is going to flaunt the script of the heavens, then you will learn to use it responsibly. And has taken you out to give you extended lectures, both about the heavenly chorus, about the exact nature of the script that is etched upon your hands and upon your wings, about the appropriate uses of each, about when and when not to use them. What is the worst part about this day?
The worst part about this day is the fact that in whatever heavenly like classroom I feel like I'm currently in like a classroom, and so there's like there's a chalkboard, there is a blackboard upon which he is using chalk, and it's the combination of the sound of the chalk on the blackboard, and regardless of the fact that he doesn't have any hands, it doesn't matter, the chalk is moving, and the fact that just outside the window, I can see a bevy of far more attractive angelic figures doing fun things. I think it's the combination of those two things.
There's a bunch of just like much more human looking angels playing volleyball right outside.
And the casting call for that day was all like supermodels, and like it's like all of them outside in like stuck on angel wings playing volleyball, and me in here listening to the chalk.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you learn about your abilities that most surprises you?
The fact that the fact that the angel wings don't move me through the air like normal wings do. They're more like I feel like there's a diagram of like the pinhole theory of wormhole travel on the chalkboard as he explains how angel wings travel, like actually move you through space and time. So it's like, just they look like wings because we're angels, but actually what's happening is that you're basically just like punching a hole through reality and stepping through.
The wings are for show, basically.
They're
Yeah.
symbolic.
Or are they essentially the divine mathematical formula that recalibrates your new position?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and
yeah.
just constantly flowing.
That
in
is a
real
lot
time.
more math in my innate angelic magic than I thought there would be.
So because this is a television show and because this is the 90s, even though this is an inhuman angelic being beyond all of sort of mortal ken and understanding, does your godfather still somehow use a piece of paper and a pin to
Yes.
demonstrate this theory like in every other
Every
goddamn
single
Yes.
explanation of a
Yeah.
wormhole.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Okay. There now the one difference being there are a shit ton of angels dancing on the head of that pin,
Obviously.
but other than that,
They do are far more interesting than this conversation.
yeah, absolutely. They're like tiny little supermodels dancing on there.
Yep.
And you're like, oh man. All right.
Listen, it's a common device because it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this interminably long, literally interminably long, because it is very, very hard to tell how much time is actually passing here. The clock is constantly pointing to 7:77. And at the end, Zachariel
Which means it's
says
8:17.
yeah, but he's just extra. Zachariel says, "Very well, you scion of foulness and humanity. We have reached the end of our learning for today. Thou must return to thy base world and base methods. Also make certain that thou completes thy homework and contacts thy mortal teachers. I have prepared for thee orange slices," and they appear in front of you on a little plate. "I have spoken!" And then, boom, there is a golden blast, and you are back in your room at your house. Not at the warehouse, but in your house.
Yeah.
With or without the orange slices?
With the orange slices, of course.
I will pick up the orange
Zachariel's
slices.
an angel. He's not a dick.
I will begin to eat an orange slice and look over at like the probably the Sega Saturn, just like on a desk just across from the bed.
Yeah, it's there. You can see out the window. You can see over to Lila's house. It looks like it's late afternoon. I will say, best orange slice you've ever eaten.
So my last memory of what I did as a character was accidentally flash Lila, and then talk to Ruby on the phone. So can I tell how long it's been? Like, is there like a calendar or something that I can tell how long it's been since that?
So do you keep a calendar in your room?
I don't, but one of my parents, actually my dad, probably does, because he probably annotates it with anything that he feels is important for me to know as far as dates coming up wise. And it's like one of the consistent methods of communication, and this follows me to wherever I'm at. So like it's on the wall in my warehouse too.
So it's the same calendar that is okay. What if it's the same calendar that is downstairs in the Law family kitchen that also appears on the sort of office wall in your warehouse and is also in your room up
Yeah,
here?
so it's the exact same calendar, and it's got all the exact same notes, but I don't ever touch it. It just gets updated for because A, because they know I won't update it myself, and B, because they know it annoys me.
There's a funny application that it shows up everywhere. just in the background of every shot that Zach is in, there's a calendar.
That honestly,
It's just
that just a running gag of like there's the same calendar in the back of every shot.
that I like that because that 100% seems like the kind of things that the fans would slowly start to realize, and people would be posting like photos of their freeze framed VHS
And
of
he's
the
not even
show.
doing
100%.
He's not even doing it my dad has enchanted this calendar to follow me everywhere, so he's not even updating it.
So it is the 20th of September. So it is you woke up this morning getting ready to go to school. So it seems like it's still the same day. You look and you can see harvest written in your dad's neat script for the following day, and it's circled. It's in all caps as it is pretty much everywhere.
All right, well, I should check on everybody else. Like, I wonder what they've been up to since I've been disappeared. I just yell at the ceiling.
I was so ready for you to be like, well, time to play some Virtua Fighter.
I mean,
Right.
It's in the Sega Saturn right there, but
Yeah. I've already missed most of the day. May as well.
My favorite part about the calendar would be those when it didn't get updated for something because of a production error or there was a typo, the amount of
Yes.
extreme fan theories that will pop up on internet forums.
oh, they're
Yeah.
great. It's
Yes.
great. Does that mean that Hillel was busy someday?
So where are you headed then?
To the phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna
To
call.
the phone.
I'm gonna call. I think about calling Ruby's house, but then I realize that I don't know who might answer there. So I'm gonna call.
I don't know if she told you she has a private number though.
Oh yeah, I'll call like Ruby's like private number that's like I guess in her bedroom.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. It rings. It picks up. Ruby, what is your voice message?
Oh, okay, good.
It's
Her
your
mom's
mom.
in her
Who is
room
this?
picking up.
It would be casual, just be, hey, you've reached Ruby. I'm not here right now. Speak. And then beep.
I would hang it up before the beep.
Okay.
And then I will try. Jeremy, what's your character's name?
Lexi.
I'll try
Oh,
Lexi's
geez.
house then.
Well, right now or
for
in
now.
5 minutes.
Yeah, like just like hang up, then call Lexi's house. Yeah.
So I don't know how this lines up, Craig, but I was going to mention the first thing Ruby does after Lexi's taken from her arms is she's going to try to call Zach from the payphone at the hospital.
Okay. All right. So then I probably as you pick up your phone, do you have a private number? You do, but it's at the warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your voice message? What voice message does Ruby get when she calls you?
Hey.
This was like before cell phones.
Yeah. No, this is. Hey. Leave a message.
She'll hang up. She will try because she did call the house the night before. She will try the house, his mother's house.
Okay. All right.
What
is
cinematically that would come through? Like, hang up the phone, think about who to dial next, and then the phone rings.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that.
And then answer it.
Phone rings. Yeah.
Hello?
All right, you hear like 30 seconds of just crying over the other end. And blubbering for a minute as she pulls herself together.
This is a weird prank call, he will say.
No, Zach, it's me. It's Ruby.
Oh.
I'm at the hospital. Lexi might be dead.
Visually, the phone just drops because I'm teleporting.
Are you?
Well, I'm using my angel wings.
Okay, that's not teleportation. We've established that you move through things, but it's not teleportation.
Yeah.
You do have to fly with them. So you're sort of the world is moving around you. But I want to be clear, it's not teleportation.
Yeah. But I'm
You were out of your admonishment lesson for like 30
Right.
Oh, yeah.
seconds.
Oh, yeah.
before you-
I mean, hey, if you want to use a teleportation magic, let's go.
I don't have to roll to use angel wings when I'm just traveling by myself. So
Right. As long as you are flying. If you want to teleport,
what it just says you go
Sure.
instantly to anywhere you visited before or to a person you know well, and that's it. It's just, if you want to carry one or more people, then you roll weird.
okay.
But yeah, so I'm just flying to Ruby basically.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you are shooting off across.
So there's no response.
And
Ruby.
yeah, within like so Ruby, yeah, there's just no answer to you.
Then yeah, she will drop the payphone, drop
Right.
to her knees and cry.
Ruby's
As
best
you do so.
day ever.
Oh yeah.
Zach, how do you announce your presence at the emergency room?
So it takes me directly to wherever Ruby is. Is Ruby in the emergency room?
Yeah, in the waiting room.
In the waiting room?
Yeah, she was over at the payphone.
Is
so-
it raining at all outside?
I think we did say it started to rain, didn't we?
Did it?
Probably.
I think there's
I mean,
just
that seems like the
be
kind of
there.
thing that would
It's
happen.
thematically
Yeah.
appropriate.
I think there's just like
Yeah.
there's like a flash of light and a thunderclap. Like that sounds way closer than it should be. And then the doors open and Zach, drenched in water, walks in and heads straight towards wherever Ruby to the payphone.
Cue the theme from the Notebook.
Yeah, Ruby is probably still on the ground, just crying. She is also cut up and bloody herself right now.
Yeah. So yeah, just walk over, kneel down, hang the phone up for her. Hey, what's going on?
There was we went to the dump and there were vines and monster pumpkin thing and Lexi went back for me and got hurt. Really, really hurt. They were already injured. And I tried to put them in the car to take them to your mother, but the car wouldn't start. And the hospital was down the street. So I ran here as fast as I could, and the doctors took them from me, and I have no idea what's going on right now.
While I'm sort of holding her and she's explaining, I'm going to lay on hands on Ruby, seeing that she's injured.
Sure.
I have to roll cool. I'm not good at that.
You do.
I did go find my injuries.
Please don't miss.
Okay, so mechanically,
Mhm.
we never said exactly how injured I got because I have not marked it mechanically when I pulled the vines off of Lexi. Because I only had one damage at that point.
I think you took another one, if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
yeah. If
I
it was
think I
from
took
pulling them, yeah, it should have been 2 if you were pulling them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to know where I am.
Yeah.
Mixed success.
Okay.
So basically, you heal 2 harm. Actually,
Okay.
So Craig, question. It says heal 2 harm or an illness plus they're stabilized.
Yes.
Knowing that they've been fighting the plants, could I make sure that there are no seeds in her?
That would potentially be considered an illness. Would you
Okay.
rather do that?
On a 7 to 9, you can heal the harm or illness as on a 10 plus, but you take it into yourself. So I think if I suddenly feel some seeds inside my arms or something, that would be the priority more than healing the injuries.
Mixed success.
No,
Good
you
news, you heal. Bad news, the health comes from Lexi.
So you need to pick which one you're doing.
Okay. We'll do the injuries then. Just the injuries.
Okay. All right.
So I heal 2 harm and then I take 2 harm.
Yeah. What does this look like and feel like?
There's just a as he's holding on to you, there's just a soft glowing light from his palms. As your wounds stitch themselves, like sort of close themselves, and then reopen in the exact same spots on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the rain is not great for those of you in the convertible or pushing the motorcycle.
And
No.
Carl is too afraid to stop driving to try to figure out how to get the convertible up.
There's a button.
That's fine.
But he's not driving well, so he's focused on driving to get people there successfully.
Okay. All right.
So
what is everybody's goal? And we won't resolve this right now, but I want to know, what is everybody's goal when you hit the hospital?
get BJ help and also get me help is Carl's goal.
Okay.
Yeah, get BJ help.
Yeah.
I'm injured, but I don't care about that.
You know what? You want to go to the ER and get a quick
No, I
physical,
do
get a
not.
quick checkup.
I
Okay.
do not.
Have a turkey sandwich.
Sonny, how about you?
I don't think Sunny even goes inside at the hospital.
You're just standing out in the rain.
Like he's gonna get there
Eve.
after the car.
That's true. Yep.
To be fair, Sunny's not taking the motorcycle to the hospital. The motorcycle is getting pushed down a country road and turned off so it's outside the main road and then covered.
Okay.
And then walks the rest of the way to the hospital.
All right.
Puts up the convertible top and then sits in the car.
That's hilarious. Okay. Go ahead and give me an act under pressure to hide the motorcycle.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's see. With default cool. I have nothing carrying over.
Ooh.
You're pretty sure you did a great job.
It's mostly just to like, it's not to stand out.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Oh, it definitely won't stand out.
He will
Or least,
never find that bike again.
Or at least it's not going to stand out.
She will.
The main goal here is that it's not visible from the junkyard.
Okay. I think it's like, yeah, you stash it under, you find some growth under a under a billboard beside the road, and you sort of like take it and then head off down. We pan out and we see that the billboard is for Murray's Mega Center, and you see like there's a big smiling thumbs up picture of Murray on it, and it's like, great deals just 2 miles this way, and there's a big arrow pointing ostensibly towards town, but it basically is pointing right where the motorcycle is.
Excellent.
All right. So yeah, so you all head off. You all will be getting there. We will hop back to that. Lexi.
Yep.
You have sort of you've been away for a while. You have a sensation blurry of self again after a sense of pain and then nothingness. And then you can hear a voice, fainter at first, but then coming in a little bit more clearly. Ground control to Major Tom. Your signal's dead. Can you hear me, Lexi?
All right, I'm clearly really stoned.
And the world starts to resolve itself a little bit. You are in a hospital room. A nice one. Have you been in the hospital before, Lexi?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say probably not.
Okay.
Not a hospital like this, at least.
Have you been in a television show or a stage performance with a scene in a hospital room?
Oh, probably like no, probably like a commercial.
Okay. All right. So the details as they swim in are basically like that scene.
Okay.
But it's a room, you know, the portion where the camera would be is filled in. You are in the bed. There are IVs and monitors and so forth hooked up to you. Sunlight is coming in through a gauze covered window. And there is one of those sort of like green synthetic leather chairs over on the side, and sitting, legs crossed, striped suits, bright red boots,
Yeah.
bright red hair, red and blue lightning bolt down the face.
That's the Aladdin Sane version.
My bad. So no lightning bolt.
Common misconception, they confuse the two image-wise.
Fair. So no lightning bolt. Just bright red hair.
Yes.
You can see sort of leaning forward with calm but concern. Freddie Mercury. Not Freddie Mercury. Sorry.
David Bowie.
Holy shit, Craig.
Ziggy Stardust.
For half a second, I thought you were doing that on purpose.
Yeah,
which
it's
would
like
have been
it's
fucking
just
hilarious.
it just looks it's Freddie Mercury dressed as Ziggy Stardust. Yeah.
Yep. Actually, I kind of like that, but no, it's Ziggy Stardust.
Okay, yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Does Ziggy play guitar?
Looks like
fuck.
You've been having rather a bad day out there, haven't you? How are you feeling?
Is this the like episode that they get like a random celebrity cameo
Yeah,
and
yeah,
never
yeah,
explain why
yeah.
that and then they never show up again?
They paid
the
so
finale.
much for
You
this
gotta-
cameo.
Yep.
Actually,
Yep.
not that much. This is 90s were kind of a downtime for him, but and then I realize and I start like, okay, do I have seeds? Like, I start checking to see if I'm like infected and just dreaming this as something creepy happens.
So you're sort of like looking all over.
Yeah.
You feel there is a kind of like a ghost of soreness, but you don't see any injuries other than the IV in your arm. You don't see any wounds.
Okay, well, that doesn't make sense. Not that I don't have a clue of that already from you.
Ziggy nods. It's decision time. You have to decide whether you want to sail off in that tin can or whether you've still got work to do down there.
Okay.
There's a lot of people counting on you down there. Your friends are worried. You can hear faintly the sound of Ruby crying.
Have we just established that the Grim Reaper in this universe is David Bowie? David Bowie is a psychopomp.
Well, I think it's who I have suspicions. But damn it, I legitimately did not want to be the person to decide this. I wanted it to be decided by someone else or random.
I know. That's why I'm making you decide, Jeremy. Is Is there an immediate answer forthcoming? If not, that's okay, because I have.
don't think. I actually have to think about that for a second to know whether it would be. I have to get a little bit more in brain at the moment.
Sure.
With his character.
Sure.
To know if it's immediate, not whether it's yes or no, but just to know if it's an immediate boom.
Sure. You like I said, you can hear very faintly the sound of Ruby crying.
Right.
Do you want me to jump back to you after you've had a
Yeah,
chance to
jump
think
back
about
to me
that?
in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I have to think timing wise. I think you all would still get there first. So the lurching in fits and starts. The car reaches the emergency room parking lot. Are you all driving like up and in? Are you stopping and carrying BJ in? What are we doing?
Probably pulling up, running inside, asking for help, get them to pull her out, and then go park the car.
I think there you deal a little bit with you run in and people are immediately jumping up
Because of my condition too, yeah.
how banged up you look.
Sorry, Craig, you stuttered there for a second. We didn't get beyond the jump up.
I said sort of as you run in, people jump up and start trying to get Carl into a chair because of how banged up Carl looks.
And as soon as they're running his way, he's not going to let them get near him. He's going to go, follow me, car, to get them in.
Sure.
To get the casualty out of the vehicle.
Sure. So
and then he'll park the car and then go in to get his own help.
Okay. So orderlies will come out. Lila, they will take BJ from you, put BJ on a gurney.
Is she gonna be okay?
One of them looks at you and says, "We're gonna do everything that we can. Okay, all right. You got him to the right place. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Come on in. You all get checked in. We'll take care of your friends. Okay."
Okay.
And they start wheeling BJ off. Sonny, somebody else comes back out for you and says, "Come on, we're gonna get you up to processing. Let's get you up." Sonny, they will, if you let them, bring you up to a desk, sit you down, start taking your name and everything. Carl, sorry.
Because Sonny technically is still hiding.
They just yoink Sonny out of the middle of the street. No, Carl, they will get you in, start processing you. Do you leave the car, Lila, or are you going to try to get up and move the car?
I'll try and get up and move the car. Are they paying attention to me? Because I have at this point I have 4 harm. I don't know how much I have healed at all.
Yeah, I think they tell you to come in. You are also manifesting your human glamour again, which I would imagine covers up some of the injuries.
Okay.
Because you took those when you were in demon form.
You're also stabilized and regenerate quickly, so.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And if there's any blood on you, it could be blood from BJ type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've asked you to come in and get checked in, but.
Oh.
But they are clearly focused on the other two.
Okay, I'm gonna deal with the car then.
Okay.
To get out.
So I said that after they took BJ, I'd park the car in the parking spot. So
all right.
And then ran inside.
All right, so then you don't have to worry about that.
And giving her the key.
All right.
Keys.
Okay.
So then you come into a desk. Lila, where are you going?
I'm gonna check with Sonny because I don't know if he's. I don't think I know whether he's injured or not. And Sonny does weird things, and I'm not entirely sure he would go into a hospital if he needed it. So I am going to go check on him.
All right. So you start heading back in that direction. I think in time to get out there, and you can see then Sunny, if we can revise what happens at the hospital for you, you can see Sunny rolling the bike down the road. Is getting close to the hospital, not quite there.
Hey, are you fine? Do you?
I'm probably the most fine out of this group.
Okay, that doesn't mean a lot. They took her. They're gonna start. I don't know. They took her away. Carl's in there getting checked out. Are you fine though? Actually, are you injured?
I'm a little banged up and not worth dealing with the hospital.
And not rolling the bike. I'm sorry, that's stashed perfectly.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
perfectly
It was
hidden.
Perfectly hidden.
Stash the bike and then walk, and then walk, and talk, and then walk.
I look at you. Can I tell how banged up Sunny is?
Sunny, have you taken any efforts to disguise any of the injuries that you've taken?
The only injury Sunny's taken is from going through a wall.
Right.
So, like, Sunny's clothes are a bit messed up, but you can't, like, his spine isn't showing broken bones through it, so.
Okay.
Just probably a little bruising, probably some like sort of scorch marks from the explosion or smoke, right?
Probably.
Okay. So fair to say you look banged up, but not, nothing life-threatening. Is that fair?
Yeah. Like, he's probably moving a little bit stiff,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but not like particularly injured.
Okay,
It's not,
I
like,
can't
limping.
I can't tell with humans. Um You're not concussed, are you? Right? Hang on. How many fingers?
Human guy's here. Looks human.
Sunny says how many fingers and then, like, cool, look at my eyes. And then, like follows his fingertip. It's like, did my eyes follow the fingertip? And he'll try to follow the fingertip.
Yes?
Cool.
Think so.
Both pupils are the same size.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Okay. That's good. I probably shouldn't go back in there.
If they start examining you, that'll probably raise more questions than anything else.
Can you go in there and make sure she's all right?
Okay. Sunny
So you're go ahead.
Sunny will go inside.
Okay. Are you staying outside then, Lila?
Yes.
Okay. Are you getting into the car? Or are you standing out in the rain dramatically?
I think I will get in the car.
Okay. All right. So you are out when you see a Volkswagen speed into the lot. Park, sort of skid to a stop, and you can see get out a steel-haired older woman gets out and is running inside, accompanied by a young girl about your sister's age. As they are dashing inside. Sunny, you are just walking inside. You can see Zach and Ruby. You are, I think, still holding each other.
Well, I'm listening to Ruby explain everything that's happened, and then I
Sure.
have a thing I'm doing. But you can feel free to continue narrating first.
So while you're listening, when you get filled in, would you guys be sitting? Would you still be standing?
It depends because I'm going to interact with the phone, so I'd probably be standing at that point.
Yeah, Ruby's not gonna be sitting though. She's honestly gonna go looking for Lexi. which is not a smart plan, but
Okay. So then you two are kind of splitting off. And you're going and you're just how are you looking for Lexi?
just I guess following the way the doctors took them
Okay.
when they
So
were
you
taken
start
from her.
to head towards the doors.
Yeah.
And the woman behind the desk says, Miss.
She keeps walking. Nope, she's
Uh,
pulling a Lexi.
She said, "Oh, I do not get paid enough for this." And there is a she hits a button. You can see as you go, you come to the doors, and you start to push through. You can see two good sized orderlies coming to meet you from the other side, a man and a woman, and they're like, Miss, sorry, you can't come back right now. You have to wait out in the waiting room until you're called."
She won't say anything. She'll just go back to the waiting room.
Okay. So as you are coming back out, Zach, what are you doing with the phone?
I stand up, get to the phone, pick it up. It's a payphone, right?
Yeah.
I don't put any money in. I just dial 666 and
Okay.
see if my dad picks up.
No.
All right, I figured I'd try. Yeah, then I'll pay for it and dial home.
Okay. All right. So you put some in.
Wait, you don't know the old trick of having call him collect and say, "Hey, mom, call me. Come get me."
I know the old trick, but this is more of a hurry situation.
Okay.
It rings. It rings. What is your home voicemail?
Something my mother recorded, definitely. So I have no idea. I have no ability to imagine what that is, though.
Important question. Does it actually ring? Or does it go busy tone? Because Zach never put the phone back on the
I never put
hook.
the phone back on the hook. So
That's actually that's great. Yeah, so it's just busy. It's just
yeah.
beep,
This is
beep,
this is
beep,
me checking
beep,
to see if
beep,
anybody
beep,
has
beep.
seen that. Okay.
Nope.
Hang it
No.
up.
Great point. Great point. I love it. Yeah. So
Hang it up.
the doors to the waiting room open, and you, Ruby, you are kind of turning around and coming back. Zach, have you met Frau Sumpton in your past history with
I thought I met her in an episode.
100%.
Like, yeah,
you,
I've
hung
definitely
out,
Okay.
you hung out with her.
Yeah, I've definitely met her.
No, BJ hung out.
BJ
with
hung
her.
out with her, but I've
Oh,
met
that
her.
was BJ. Okay.
I was there. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Turns out Farrah Something's not here for Lexi. She's here for BJ.
I understand you have my road dog under observation. I will see her. So no, so she comes sort of makes a beeline for the desk and slaps down a folder of paperwork, and she says, I have medical legal authority over Alexis Laramie. You will take me to her right now. Or you will take me to them right now.
Does Ruby see this?
You do. You are interrupted as a sort of like chest high person slams into you and throws arms around you. As Samantha comes up and just grabs you and says, "Ruby, where is she? Where are they? Are they okay? Where are they?"
I don't know, and they won't let me back there. Ruby
What
will
happened?
hold her.
What happened? We got a call. I've never seen Frau drive that fast.
Jeez, Ruby has not thought of a story. There was an accident, and it's hard to explain right now. It had to do with a lot of vines.
She kind of sniffs and looks up and says, "What?"
I will explain later. Let's see if we can figure out how Lexi is.
Frau is having a conversation with the woman at the desk, and she sort of turns and she looks back and she says, and their sisters are here with me. You too. and she snaps at you and Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
Come. And she turns and sort of starts to march back through the doors where you had just tried to go and been stopped.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Ruby will.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say Ruby will keep her arms around Samantha as they go.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can like just sort of like walk through with them as part of that group.
Give me an act under pressure.
Just trying to see if I can shadow. You know,
Basic social
yeah,
engineering.
exactly.
Just draft
like
along
just
with
walk.
them.
Yeah.
Just draft along with them. All right. Act
Like,
under
I
pressure.
belong here. Don't question me.
Act under pressure. Basic moves.
On 12.
7.
That's not a 12.
It's a big success. I roll 7s.
777.
So, you can you get spotted. You don't manage to scoot in with the group. You can either push through if you are willing to let a little bit of your inhuman nature show through, or you can keep that under wraps and stay out here.
Can you define what? Can you describe what that means, please? I'm not sure what that.
Well, it's up to you, but you will essentially be stopped and routed back. You are not able to essentially drift through with the rest of the group. But the orderlies who are there will stop you, but you can stop them back if you choose to reveal a little bit of something through that would stop them in their tracks, at least for now. That would be maybe letting your eyes glow or letting a flicker of your wings appear, something
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
startle them, but that will potentially have future repercussions.
Oh yeah, no, he's who am I if not one for future repercussions? Yeah, no, the angel wings.
I mean, I figured, but
that's like as started just it's for like just a fraction of a second he mimics what Zachariel does whenever he enters a scene, and just that whole like wings, glowing eyes, radiant light.
Sure. And the orderlies are shocked enough to stand back, and you are able to slip through with Frau and Samantha and Ruby. Sunny, up to you if you get in time to see this show or not, or if you come through just after this has happened and you see the rest of the group disappearing back behind the emergency room doors.
Probably afterwards.
Okay. That's fair. Speaking of future repercussions, Lexi, have you decided on the immediacy?
Did you read your DMs?
I did. Because I have a thing, but
Okay.
Oh my.
so. But so how immediate is the response?
I feel like there's hesitation.
Okay. And into that hesitation, Siggy says, "It's not just the people that you're leaving behind. Something terrible is going to happen tomorrow. And I'm prevented from doing anything about it."
I slowly narrow and looks over at him. Talk.
You need to go back to your friends and stop this before something much worse than what's happened to you all happens to many, many more. I can do that much. And all I need is just a little favor.
I'm sorry, what?
Just a little one. Not now. Sometime. You won't have to hurt anyone. Just a little favor.
You have to convince the director to put a Ziggy Stardust song in a commercial.
My career's in the shitter. No,
It's fine. In like a year, you're gonna hook up with Trent Reznor. It's gonna go. It's gonna take off again. You just have to get through the drug stuff.
and if you want to pause there,
Yeah, because you might have just changed my mind.
yeah.
You were about to leave us.
Or that might have made them want to leave more.
Do I owe Ziggy Stardust a favor? That's a big question.
Yeah, pause me.
All right.
God damn.
So
The thing is, I know Jeremy. Jeremy was absolutely about to leave. Jeremy loves the emotional bomb of dropping a party death in the middle of everything going on.
I'm not gonna say. Craig knows the answer.
I do.
So
And
whatever happens in the post-session debrief, when I say what the answer is, I have backup on this.
BJ, I think we are going to take our break a little early because this seems like a good commercial break. But the last sort of as we fade out of this scene, BJ, what is the, not for you, but for the medical professionals attempting to look after you, what is the least convenient time for you to wake up?
I just start putting the IV in.
I was about to say, right as they're like trying to examine how badly injured she is, and like trying to get a look at her head wound, because strictly speaking, she's not that injured. Like she just passed out from like rapid onset fatigue and a very mild head wound.
I mean, concussions can be bad. I don't
think it's actually a concussion. I think
no, but that's I'm just saying.
But yeah, like they're checking for one essentially.
Yeah.
But it's like they're like about to try and see if they need to be strapping this person in when she just is suddenly awake.
Okay. How do you wake up? How
Headbutting
on
an
a
orderly
scale
in the
of
teeth.
that's essentially what I'm asking. Is it just I'm fine, or are you like coming out swinging?
I think she wakes up in combat mode, but not like immediately attacking. So if there is like an orderly leaning over her, it's immediate like lock eyes, you're about to be attacked stare. And if they do not immediately back off, then it is like very rapidly shoving people away from her as she rapidly gets to her feet.
Sure. I mean, and again, I think an orderly, it is their job to make sure people don't do this. So I think that as the crew that has gotten through is being marched back towards where Lexi presumably is nearby, BJ is coming to and just are yelling quiet, but like shoving people away from you.
She's not yelling at all.
All right, so then the orderlies are there's like she's awake. Oh, hold her down, strap her down, and there's like breaking out. So we see this sort of flurry erupting nearby. Those of you who know BJ, which I think is everybody in this party except Samantha, recognizes her as she wakes up, and that's where we'll go to our break. So remember, when we take our break, you take yours, grab a drink, go to the bathroom, take your creatures for walks, and Jeremy, I assume you and I may be messaging back and forth a little bit, but
maybe we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
All right.
Bathroom messaging.
And we're back. A dinosaur story.
All right, so we cut back into the oddly solid medical set in which
Mhm.
Lexi lies in a bed. Ziggy Stardust sits in a chair across from them and waits for a response.
Lexi sits up, swings their legs over the around off the side of the bed, and just leans in toward them. The fuck are you?
An interested party.
That's not good enough.
Someone offering to let you stop yourself having a lot more company where you could be going.
Turns out it's Zach Sad just in disguise.
I mean, if he appeared as Zach's dad, she would have said yeah. Or they would have said yeah
Exactly.
immediately.
They would have.
That's why he had to appear in
Maybe.
disguise, so it wasn't just a biased yes.
See, here's the problem. If I don't know, I have really good, my family, and thus me, have really good lawyers. And I've learned I've learned a lot from them. That's not my thing. But there's one thing I've learned, which is always know who you're signing a contract with and what kind of incidental terms are going to be in play. And if somebody is trying to hide who they are, it's not for a good reason. And you coming here in this admittedly near perfect physical specimen.
There's just a quiet nod.
Is clearly designed to appeal to me. And don't get me wrong, it's doing it. If the condition involved anything carnal right now, I'd already be back there. But you doing everything you can to try and ensure a particular outcome leads me to question the intent behind it and what happens at the end. And if you're somebody and you're the position you are, you probably know me moderately well. And you know, there's very little that would really bother me if something bad were to happen, something that I wouldn't want to have happen. And that just narrows down to maybe a couple of people. And it feels like you're trying to prevent me thinking about that possibility from happening, which conversely makes me think about the possibility of that happening.
It's still your choice, one way or the other. At the end, I'm not trying to wear a different face. I'm trying to wear a face.
That's not reassuring.
They've
I'm
killed
sorry.
David Bowie and they've taken his skin.
It's the principle, and this is the only way they can show up before you.
I'm sorry as well that we're running out of time. If you have one question, I will answer it as best I can. But then I'll need your answer.
If I go back and then eventually have to do whatever I have to do that you tell me I have to do. Is that going to turn out ultimately in the end better or worse for the people that I'm going to go back for, knowing I don't give a shit about anybody else?
Now, Craig, am asking you a question just to make sure. Did you say, is that going to turn out, or is Zach going to turn out
That.
better? Okay.
That.
All right. To also make sure that I'm giving you the answer that you were promised, who are you thinking of when you phrase this question?
Ruby and my sister. They're the only people.
Okay.
In this particular situation, not in general.
Sure. No. That's helpful. Leans back in the chair, purses fingers, and sort of looks, for the first time, is not making direct eye contact with you, and kind of looks up and slightly to the side for a moment, head cocked. And then looks back to you and says, "Nothing is certain in the long run, but I can tell you at least one of them will not make it through tomorrow if you do not return and take actions required before tomorrow."
Plot twist: Samantha is the Harvest Queen.
And Ruby's the sacrifice.
I don't like you.
Sorry.
That is immaterial.
It's material to me. But, and also I'm pissed because that means I'm going to be thinking about you anytime I put on certain albums, and fuck you.
Yes, we know Lexi wants to fuck him. That's half the point.
There gets a look in their eye that like they are decided. Gives me a moment.
Okay. Did you send it in Roll20?
Yes, Roll20.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I had too many pages open about Sega Saturn launch titles. Okay.
Amazing.
I wondered
All
how
right.
you picked Virtua Fighter 2.
I had to make sure that was a launch title because that's what I remembered, but I couldn't remember if that wasn't the next year.
I appreciate the obsessive need for fidelity and insignificant facts.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of my whole jam. So this scene fades back to actually, I think we will fade back for a moment to Lila. What are you doing in the car?
Just sitting.
Having a panic. Just sort of crouched down by this I don't even think like in the driver's seat, in the passenger seat, because this is Lexi's car.
Yeah.
They don't like people driving it. I'm not gonna be in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Having a panic, and then sort of trying to pull herself together. Because that was a lot, and I think it all caught up with her for a minute.
Fair.
Okay.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Rain pelting on the outside of the car.
Yep.
Did actually did Sunny ever, did anyone ever raise the top, or is it still
It did
open?
get say it did get said, yeah.
Okay.
I
The
think
problem was that was when Sunny was planning on not going into the hospital.
Right. That's what I'm wondering. We could say at some point somebody closed it if you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
it to be closed.
yeah, I think I do. I don't think I wanted to get right
Lila could
in.
probably find the
Right.
button herself if need be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Sonny,
will kill you.
Sonny, Sonny, what are you doing inside?
Sunny goes up to the counter and like explains that he's with BJ, who just got brought in, the lady in leather in a leather jacket and stuff, and
The woman
that
behind the counter raises an eyebrow at that, but listens to you.
and says that he should be let. I'm basically trying to manipulate her into letting me back.
And you're doing it by being a basically just a nice young man, right?
Yep.
Which lets you do it without offering any
Extraordinarily
reason.
polite, yeah.
Phenomenal. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll.
The being polite is the reason.
Let's
So good.
see. Manipulate someone. No, forward.
All right. So she sort of sighs and goes, all right. Oh, you got to fill this out. And she pushes forward essentially an intake sheet. So I need her name, I need your name, I need her address, I need your address.
Sunny fills out what he knows of BJ's
Okay.
and then like makes up the rest.
Do you fill yours out accurately, or are you putting in made up
Like,
stuff there?
Mostly made up. It's just generic. Like insert house that is in the same neighborhood, but not exactly.
Okay.
Because Sunny hasn't been here. They have no records on him.
Yeah.
So, and this is before hospitals would have had a bunch of computer systems to double check on people's. They can't run a background. They can't run a background check on this shit.
Yeah, this goes into files. Now, if there is any sort of follow up on this, they would be able to access the folders and so on. But they are physical folders. So, all right. So you fill out that information, and she says, "All right. Well, she's actively being seen right now, but as soon as we get as soon as she's put into a waiting room, I will let you know, and you can go back." So she picks up a phone to call back and find out what's going on. I'm sure that's going to be a fun conversation. Carl, you are still in the intake process. It has suddenly gotten fairly hectic back there. So you have the feeling that you are somewhat low on the triage level, but you do have the middle-aged man checking you in, or medium-toned tan skin, and thinning
Her
dark
medium-toed
yeah,
tan skin.
it's Toad from the
Ribbit,
X-Men.
ribbit.
No, he medium-toned tan skin, thinning black hair, is looking through it. He says, "All right, and who's where are your parents? Who are we going to call to come down and
Gives him his mom's information.
Okay, all right. Do you give her give them her home number, her work number, all of the above?
Probably the home number.
Okay.
And she's not home right now, probably.
Exactly. Yeah,
he's gambling
exactly.
on that.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not going to necessarily keep everything secret because he doesn't know he's not supposed to tell things about the hidden worlds, but he's also not killing himself to get her here because I don't want to get in trouble again.
Okay.
Parents.
All right. Fair. So the Zach and Ruby, you are with Samantha and Frau Zumten, and you can see BJ essentially trying to fight her way out of the grasp of the orderlies. They have her, like, they're in the process of wheeling her back into one of those curtained off waiting rooms within the emergency room area, but is not all the way in there, and You can see fists flying. People are shouting and trying to hold her down.
I'm relying on that to keep me from being noticed by the orderly.
You definitely got noticed by the orderlies.
I mean,
That already
I know,
happened.
but like yet further because
From being followed
they're
up
too
on.
busy
Okay,
dealing
okay.
with her to follow up on
Yes,
me.
that is true. That is true.
That's what I meant by that.
All right. Are you just locked in on where you're headed?
Ruby is torn because she's like, I want to make sure BJ's okay, but I see they're alive and fighting, which is more than can be said for Lexi right now.
Yeah.
So mental note to loop back to that in a moment.
Okay. So you all are taken back. You can see another nurse comes out towards you, and says, Lexi would have had a wallet, right, with
Yeah.
ID and everything. All right.
Oh, for sure.
So it's coming out, and as they are escorting you back, she comes back up and says, "Are you all Ms. Laramie's family?"
Yes.
All right. Frau Zumpton says, "I have medical power of attorney," and sort of brandishes that folder again. And Samantha says, "Are they okay?" And the nurse says, "We're they're in an operating room. We're gonna take you back to a place where you don't have to be in the main waiting room, okay?" She turns and starts to walk. And you all follow along. There are yells and shouts and so on coming from the hallway back behind you. BJ, how are you now that you're awake? It's clear that you're in a hospital. You are not fighting off your friend who has turned into a demon. You're not fighting off pumpkin monsters. You are being restrained against your will, however. How is this going for
We
you
just
and
hear
for
a
them?
Wilhelm scream.
I think her immediate goal is to basically like force someone off of her so that she can sit up. And then if she can, to sort of grab one of the orderlies by the collar and just look, if you're going to examine me, you're gonna do it while I'm sitting up. There are more important people to look after right now. I'm fine.
So orderly is like pulled down sort of to your face. Go ahead. Give me to manipulate someone, but I'll let you do it with tough.
I have fervor. I can always do it with
Yeah,
tough.
okay, all right, cool. I like it.
9.
Okay. All right. So the orderly is there and just kind of like you can see looking at you, looks back over his shoulder and goes, "Somebody get Judy."
Uh-oh.
And one of the other orderlies goes running. And you're like one of your arms has been restrained. The other one, are you gonna let go of the orderly?
Yeah, like once it's very clear that her presence and ability to fight back has been acknowledged, she will let the orderly go.
Okay.
I do find it funny that the rolls have been 6, 7, 8, 9.
I can't wait for the next one. So the back in the reception area,
The slash goes in front of the W, Steven.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's
fair information.
Did you add to it? Because I feel like I checked your sheet and it was not that high at the beginning of this session.
Oh no, at the tail end of last section, I got hit with one that was unstable.
Oh, the explosion, I think.
I think from the explosion, and then the one more today. So I was like, "Oh, I should probably tell him."
Oh, yeah, I know what I did. I looked at your harm, and because of the way that the sheet reads, it said 2 out of 7, and I was like, he's probably fine. That means you have 2 left before you die.
That's why I was like, okay, so I should probably communicate better with him. But that's the reason why he was trying to get help.
Oh, I see. You looked at the number, not the boxes.
Exactly. And I saw it was 2 out of 7. I'm like, it's fine.
That is
it-
it is
the
confusing the way
conversation-
that's represented.
Yeah.
The conversation felt a little weird, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that's fair. Why don't we say then at this point while you're filling out the paperwork, you just pass out?
That's fine.
Everybody thought I was gonna die. Plot twist.
Carl's
Still
the
not off the
sacrifice,
table.
the new guy.
This extremely blasé, like very, very tired, end of her 14-hour shift woman at the reception desk, Sunny, to whom you've been talking. You can see her on the phone, having called back to check on BJ's status, looking progressively more and more concerned. Sort of stops and says, well, she's awake. You might need to hold on. They've gone to get Judy.
I'm going to further explain that BJ can be, like, further manipulate on that BJ can be quite aggressive with new people, and that having someone else that that knows her better might help settle the situation more than whoever Judy is.
Like a dog? I had a dog like that once.
Yeah.
Only
I
this
mean,
one fights back.
People
You say
people
that
have
the dogs
described as
don't
golden
fight.
retrievers, so
Go ahead and give me another manipulate someone roll.
This one can fight back with a gun.
Oh my god. Yep, it's a 10.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we go.
Yay.
Is roll 20 broken? Is that what we're seeing here?
It might be. It also
the
just
ne-
might be
if
that,
the-
that
if the next
Jeremy is
roll-
on the verge of death and hasn't been rolling, so...
If the next roll is an 11, we know something's up.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me do the next roll.
So, so she says, yeah, you know what? You might want to go on back. And she gets up and goes over with you to the door and says, just head down there, first right, you'll see her.
he turns back, is like, "Oh, all right, thank you," and then notices out the corner of his eye Carl passing out.
Yeah.
Like, you might want to call someone for that.
She turns around, she goes, oh, son of and she turns back and then picks up the phone and says, yeah, we've got a code in the lobby we need to get, and you can hear running feet from back in the back.
I'm thinking of Dr. Allcom from Johnny Mnemonic.
Fair. So Zach and Ruby, you and Frau and Samantha are led back into one of those small, very insular waiting rooms off of the surgical suites. And the nurse who brought you back says, "You wait here. We'll be out as soon as we have more news." And I gesture to where you all can sit. Frau turns to the two of you and says, "What happened?"
I don't know. I say, looking at Ruby.
As Ruby now has to figure this out.
I wasn't there.
Something with vines, says Samantha.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. We were at the dump.
Why were you at the dump?
Oh, well,
Did you go back for the dog?
oh no, this one's easy to cover up. Well, you know, Lexi likes to go there to get stuff for, you know, gosh, what was it? Their outfits, their creations, right? Yeah. Lexi likes to regularly go there to get items.
I told them that it was going to come to a bad end.
And there was some strange stuff happening. and there were these vines, and they fell, and I fell, and they ended up getting really injured. It's hard for me to understand exactly what happened.
Where did they get hurt? Says Samantha.
You mean where on their body or where
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
all over?
Except the face. I don't know. Might have been the face too.
Um, so
It's
in
okay. They're going to be a pretty corpse.
in the lobby, Sunny is moved onto a mobile gurney of,
Carl
or
is
pardon me,
more
Carl,
Carl.
you keep doing
God
that.
damn it. Carl gets moved onto a gurney of his own and rushed back. Sunny, you are going back, and you can see BJ sort of half pushed into one of those curtained off areas, with one arm tied down to the bed. BJ, what are you in the process of doing?
Untying that arm. If the
Okay.
if the orderly has stopped trying to continue to strap
Yeah,
her
the
down.
orderly has backed off and is just sort of standing there looking nonplussed about this whole situation at this point.
Yeah, like she's gonna untie her arm and then sit and wait. Like she's happy to let them look her over and make sure that her injury is like properly cleaned and treated. She's not laying down.
Okay.
Sonny
Um,
just walked like as soon as the earshot was like, if you stop fighting, they don't have to restrain you. Yeah, they don't have to
Yep.
restrain you. They don't have to cut off your leathers.
She bites, says the orderly, turning and looking at Sunny.
You realize you said fighting, right?
Oh no, I didn't. I heard bites.
Yeah.
If you stop biting.
I mean, she can. She does have teeth.
I do have teeth, yes. But
Don't
no.
force her to use them. I imagine she will.
Yeah. But in this particular case, I just need to be able to sit up and I'm fine to be looked at.
So you can hear from behind, Benny, why don't you go take your break? And you can turn, and there is a extremely wiry, tall woman, smoking like the butt end of a cigarette, walking down, big sort of like corkscrew hair, sandy blonde streaked with gray, pale, pale colored skin, walking down. The orderly looks back over and says, "Oh, thank God," and then sort of turns and scuttles off. And this woman runs up and says, "So I hear you've been scaring some of the orderlies."
Oh yeah, is this a
Well.
smoking hospital?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, when you wake up from a tense situation and find people leaning over you, tend to want to sit up, and when they start restraining you, tend to want to not let that happen.
She looks, she says, "You two together?" Pointing at the two of you.
In a
Finger
general
back and forth.
sense, yeah.
You mind a hand?
Sure, why not?
Take it off. Points to you, Sonny, and then points to the restraint. Takes another drag, like smoking down basically to the end of the fingers. Tosses it into one of the sharps receptacles nearby on the wall.
Sonny undoes the restraint.
Reaches in, starts like digging around behind the ear, eventually a couple inches up in the hair, pulls out another half-smoked cigarette, turns around and goes, "Either you got a light?"
BJ will
So-
reach into a pocket and pull out a lighter.
Like we've established that Sonny does.
Yeah, fair. So do you both reach out?
Yeah, we both
I
reach
feel like,
out with
but
different
but
lighters.
but
Okay.
to complete the image, BJ reaches out one handed. Sonny does the Japanese like cupping the hand in the lighter, like
All right.
extremely at your service.
She just, like runs this butt basically through both. Comes back. Okay. You gotta keep punching orderlies if they try to if they try to look after you.
Not if they let me sit up and don't try and restrain me.
Sure. I tell you what, let's just get to it. All right. What's wrong? What happened? Sit down. I'm not going to tie you down. Sit down.
She says,
What about you? What's wrong with you? She turns and points at you, Sonny.
I fell through a wall, nothing big. Not like this one with a potential head injury that
Oh, head
completely
injury, fell through a wall. Sure, just a standard Wednesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
mild blow to the head with protection from a helmet. It's probably bleeding a bit. Probably needs to be stitched up. But I'm not. My head's not swimming. Everything else is fine.
Sure, stitches. We can do stitches. What about you? Look, here's what you're gonna do. She points at you. Said, how's your parents' insurance?
shrug.
You got aspirin at home? You got aspirin?
Probably.
Yeah, you're gonna take some, and then you're gonna
Yeah.
get some sleep. Okay? All right? You're not gonna move super fast. You're gonna have a friend drive you home, or you're gonna get picked up. Okay?
Yep.
A sober friend. I don't want to see you back in here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she comes by. There's another. You can see another nurse walking by, and he turns and goes, you know you can't. And the orderly goes, "Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm." And she turns and looks, and just sort of looks back, flicks this one into the sharps receptacle as well. And goes, all right, gloves. What do we got? Gloves. Oh, I got gloves. Pulls a couple gloves out of a back pocket, pulls them on, and says, hey, stitches.
Yeah,
And
like with someone respecting her autonomy, BJ will be very helpful. She'll hold back her hair so
Sure.
they can see where the injury is, clean it, and stitch it up. She won't complain about any pain.
Okay. Yep. And so she is in the process of stitching you of getting you stitched up. I don't think you would see Carl. Carl is getting wheeled back into a room. Carl, you can mark stable. You are getting stabilized.
Yay.
Who is still unstable other than Lexi? I know about Lexi.
Steven is.
Fair.
I mean, in that
Um,
sense, I also am. So
What's that?
that's it's like in that sense, sure, I am.
If
but
if Ruby was unstable, she is no longer because the lay on hands stabilizes you.
She only had 3 harm. So
Now you only have 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You submitting to Judy's administrations, BJ, you can heal 1 harm.
Cool.
As you get your wounds stitched up. Lila, you are in the car.
Yes.
There is a tap at the window.
I turn over and look at it.
Okay. It is raining, so you can just see outside. You can see sort of a shadowy figure, limned from behind by the sunset. The beads make it difficult to tell who is there.
I think I opened the door. I don't think the battery's probably not on, so the automatic. I don't even know if there'd be an automatic window.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just opened the door.
All right. You open the door. You
Lila
see
gets kidnapped by a plant monster.
dressed in rather damp browns, a crinkly plastic cover draped around his brimmed hat. You can see the gangly form of Deputy Schuster. Do you know Deputy Schuster? Have you ever encountered him?
Trying to think. I don't, unless he was at the assembly.
No, he
where
was
it was
definitely not.
announced. Yeah,
He was that was Sheriff Deadman.
Yeah, I think I might recognize like uniform though, but
Okay,
no,
yeah.
I don't think so.
He looks and says, I understand that you came in. Could you step? Oh, it's raining. You can stay in the car. Turn it. Oh, it's off. Could I see some
What?
identification, please?
He's parked in
What?
at a hospital.
Hi, what? Yeah. Here. I fish out my student ID.
All right. It sort of tastes and goes, oh,
What?
Delilah Reed. Yes, you're a student at the high
What?
school here. It says here.
He's getting more Kermit by the day.
What's going on?
Well,
Why are you?
it's my understanding that that you came in with several very injured individuals, most of whom are receiving care. We got a call, and as the well, the sheriff is on assignment at this point, so I'm here and wanted to come and make certain that what exactly happened. So if you could it starts to pull out a notebook, which immediately gets wet, and goes, I'm going to ask you to come and step under the overhang over by the hospital here.
Yes, we just stepped back from the overhang where we had a discussion about this. It was a car accident on the road. I'm gonna manipulate someone?
Are you doing it in a weird way,
Yeah,
or?
I am.
Oh, okay, all right. So
Why are you
let's
gaslighting the deputy?
let's hope let's
Because
hope.
a cab.
I mean, fair.
Um,
Yeah, that's
all,
fine.
all cops are Barney.
Yeah.
Barney
All
Fife.
cops are Barney Fife. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead
Golly.
and let's hope that the escalation continues on your
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
here.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I
All
feel
right.
like we're
Come
about to go
on.
to 2.
Here we go. All right. Weird. Here we go. I don't think I have anything that was still affecting me from last time. All right.
All right. Streak is
8.
broken.
So mixed success.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have on that just says you can use weird instead of
Yes. Yeah.
charm, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I did do the thing last time where I used my I dissipated the glamour, so I don't know. That hasn't hit anything yet. If you
Remind
wanna
me
pull
remind me
strings.
the after effects on that.
Hang on. Let me scroll down to find it.
There are a lot of playbooks.
Your unknown heritage stirs up trouble right away or soon after.
Okay.
So.
I think it did stir up trouble right away with BJ.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's fair.
I think we already
Okay.
told
All right.
told that bell.
Cool.
Do you
I'm
want to
fine
spend-
with that.
You can also
all
spend
right.
a luck to make this a success.
So he will
I already
say
did my first one.
he will say
The first one's hard.
You missed.
you know what you're yeah so I'll just I just need your parents' number, and I'll give them a call, let them know where you are, and we'll go on from there.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Their number is, and I'm going to give. It's no. It'd be landlines.
Zach's mom's number. Zach's mom's number.
I don't think I know her number.
I don't think you
I
do, like-
know any. I know. I think I might know Ruby's number. And I think
Do
I
not call Ruby's number.
But
Yeah,
but
exactly.
also the question is, what do you have memorized? Because keep in mind, this is like he's asking you for a number. This is a time period in which basically
Yeah.
you either had it written down or you had it memorized. And if you're like, sure, I'll give you my parents' number, it's
I didn't memorize.
Schuster is maybe not the most on the ball, but he would realize something is off on that one.
Yeah.
You
I'll
could give your parents' number, but a number off.
You just give him a totally fake number. And again, this is a
8675309.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might
was going
figure
through my
that
head.
one out.
He
Now you
is.
delivered
Deputy
it slow
Schuster.
enough.
I'll give him a fake number. Yeah.
Okay. All right. He writes it down on his wet notepad,
This
trying
poor
to hide it as much as
motherfucker.
possible. And goes, all right.
The ink
okay.
immediately starts running.
I will continue on and Taken, you be careful. Are you going to be waiting here for your friends or for your parents to come pick you up?
Yes, I'll be waiting.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'll let them know, and then they can be on their way.
Thank you.
All right. And yeah, so he turns and takes his hat off to tip it, immediately like dumps water down his front and also down the back of his neck.
Mhm.
And gets wet as well from tipping the hat.
Puts it
Mhm.
puts it back on and will sort of gently close the door, so you are back in the car at this point, and you can see the shadowy form of him recede into the blur of the outside world.
Oh boy. I would like to read a bad situation. I don't know what's going on inside the hospital at this point. I'm worried that um I mean I threw him off a little bit. I don't I yeah, I don't have anything that can like see the future though. That's not my powers.
No, your powers to turn into a lizard. Could you imagine if you did that when he knocked?
Damn
Just suddenly there's not a person there.
it, I should have done that.
Oh God! Now I gotta file a missing lizard report. No, not again.
I think at this point I'm gonna go inside. I wanna check in the mirror to make sure my glamour still looks like I don't want to get stopped and questioned by the hospital.
Sure,
Um,
sure. Yeah, I think it's active again.
okay.
How do you look? I guess, do you look injured at all? Do you look
I would
outwardly uninjured?
I would like to look uninjured.
Okay.
Yeah, just like
All right.
kind of disheveled.
Sure.
Well, yeah. And then I go inside the lobby
Sure.
and see what's happening.
So you walk inside into the lobby, into the waiting room, and look in. Despite the fact that like all pretty much all of your friends have gone in here one way or the other, no one is in the waiting room.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm gonna go up to the desk and ask. Hi, hello. My name's Lila. I was in here earlier. We were in the car accident, and I don't know where are they all. Where
Um,
are they?
she
Can
looks
I
up
go
and she
see
says,
them?
He said, there is way too much going on back there right now. You're going to need to wait out here. All right. We are far past capacity back there. Everybody coming in. Everybody's related. People are wearing leather, everything. I got Judy out there. Just, you need to have a seat.
People are wearing leather as one of many as a thing too far.
I mean, fair.
If they're all in one place, maybe it will be
No.
less.
If they were all in one place, there'd be way too many people. They're all spread out, which is also not good.
Okay.
She looks at you and said, why don't you have a seat? I've got a pot of coffee on. There's a pop machine. She gestures across to the vending machine. She said, why don't you have a seat? Soon as anything calms down to the point where I've got any updates, I'll let you know.
Okay. Um, can I use the restroom?
She says, sure, of course. It's right over there. She points back to the restroom on the other side of the lobby.
I'm gonna lizard, and I'm gonna sneak through.
So you're gonna go into the restroom.
Go into the restroom,
Lizard.
lizard,
Yes.
and then
Not lizard
Yeah,
right
yeah.
in front of her. And
No.
It'd be
That's
funny
why
if you lizard right in front.
Just
I
duck
do
below
know
the
not to
counter
do
and
that.
turn into a lizard.
But I am.
Fantastic.
Go up through the vents.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right. Go ahead and act under pressure.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a +2 on this because you're a lizard.
Excellent. Thank you.
+2 for lizard.
Yeah. This is good. That's a good. God damn.
Um,
I've broken the streak, everyone. Don't worry. It's fine.
Well, now it's going back down in 2s.
Yeah.
Would you like to use? Would you like to
Okay.
use a luck?
Perfect time for me to roll dice to
No.
decide if I survive or not.
No.
So,
How do you fail the
uh,
lizard? That's the question.
Yeah, I might fail the lizard.
Maybe somebody's in the stall next to her.
So yeah, so I think you're you sort of you skitter back out in lizard format, and you're making it towards the back, and then boom, your world goes dark. As something slams down
no.
around you, completely cutting
Oh
off
no.
everything.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The deputy caught you in a cup.
Yep. And then you can hear from outside, well, hot damn, looks like Deputy Schuster comes through again. Don't worry, everybody, I caught the lizard. And you can hear very faintly from farther away, there's a lizard now.
Damn it.
Sonny.
You're gonna have to murder the sheriff.
And
No, the sheriff's already dead.
deputy.
This is the deputy.
I mean, sorry, the deputy.
you did not. Somebody beheaded the
We
sheriff.
did not shoot the
Did
sheriff,
not behead
but
the
we
deputy.
will shoot the deputy.
Sonny and BJ. Sonny, you're sticking around, right? Until BJ is taken care of?
That's a good question.
Or are you leaving? You've been told
I'm
to
gonna
go take a bunch of aspirin and lie down.
Yeah, I think I'll head back out because I was just supposed to check on BJ,
Okay.
and I've done that.
Okay. All right. So, BJ, you're getting stitched up by Judy, who is in the process of telling you about the time that she and a couple of her girlfriends were in Atlantic City, and somebody said something about one of her girlfriend's hair, and anyway, that involved a lot of stitches later in the evening after they picked all the shards of glass out of the bottle impacts, and it's just sort of like just narrating this story as she is stitching up your head. But pretty soon you are back up, and certainly not back up 100%, but not actively oozing anymore, so that is a plus, and you're feeling a little bit more level. Sonny, as you walk back out into the lobby, you catch the end of "There's a lizard now" from the woman behind the counter, and you can see Deputy Schuster looking very pleased with himself, although absolutely drenched, sitting with a black plastic trash bin sort of down, and he is in the process of like putting a knee on it and holding it down to the ground.
Scrabbling sounds.
Yeah, scrabbling sounds from within. And he looks up and goes, don't worry there. There was a lizard, but it's caught now. Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Mr. Schuster, you're just keeping it in here. It's easier, and I kind of nudge him off and grab the
Wait, hold
grab the
on
lizard
there.
and just walk outside.
Hold on there. I've got this is part of the chain of lizard evidence here.
I'm gonna walk him through how you catch a lizard, and the ethics of just taking them outside. And
all right, so go ahead and manipulate someone. I assume you're doing it politely.
Standard polite manipulation.
Please, can we please make sure that we call him Deputy Schuster, because otherwise I'm just going to hear Barney Fife singing "Don't Stand So Close to Me" to a teenage girl.
Don't stand.
Creepers.
By the way,
My son would like to tell you about what he thinks.
He's
not coming through.
It's not coming through, unfortunately.
Well, the audience got it, so you just watch back on the replay.
Okay.
So he says, well, you need to I guess my concern is that it's an invasive species. So
can I identify the species of lizard to him?
Yeah, what type of lizard is it? It's an anole, is that right?
Sure. Yeah.
I thought that's what you'd said. If I'm
I
misremembering
don't
that.
think I had specified
Okay.
a specific lizard species.
Is it not a specific lizard
I
species?
don't think it's a specific species. This is
Okay.
magical. This is
Yeah.
weird.
All
I mean,
right.
if it's anything, it's a newt.
So
Aw.
Newt.
A
It says-
newt is not a lizard, but I do love a newt.
Got
says, well,
better.
you need to find we either need to dispose of it right now as an invasive species, or you're going to need to find me a proper carrying receptacle, and then I will entrust it to you to take it and
I mean-
reintroduce it to its local areas.
Yeah, I mean, technically a newt's a salamander, but still.
Yes. It's an amphibian.
Yep.
I saw a red spotted newt earlier this year. It was the best day of my life.
Whenever my son comes into the room and talks to me, he does this gesture. He gestures like this to
Mhm.
indicate whoever he's talking to.
Gimme.
And so it's
Yeah.
he's just yelling from the other side of the room.
Fair. So if you want to take the lizard with you, you will need to provide a proper receptacle for it. Do you want to pause while we consider that?
Yeah.
Okay. So back in the room outside the operating room, Zach and Ruby.
Hang on a
The
second,
door.
let me get a baby off me.
Now you can't blame me for building that suspense. That's on Sam.
I'll blame them later.
Blame the child.
Blame it
Anyways,
on the child.
So the door opens and you can see a doctor in a smock and scrubs coming out, in the process reaching up, taking off the mask. Say, are you all here for Alexis Laramie?
a nodding
If
head.
anyone said anything, it didn't come through.
Nodding head,
Sorry,
putting
Ruby
a-
said yes.
putting a hand on
yeah,
Ruby's
so-
shoulder. Just to
Samantha, yeah, and Frozumton nods. And the doctor comes up and says, I want you all to know that we have done everything that we could. But unfortunately, the level of injury and blood loss was, and then the door opens behind the doctor, and a nurse comes running out and runs over to the doctor and leans in, says something, and he looks over and says, "Excuse me," and turns and runs sort of back out of the room.
see if I can get a look in the door before they get all the way through it. See if I can catch
Sure.
anything.
Sure, absolutely. So you sort of dash up and over, and you can see sort of from the side and looking in, you can see the operating theater behind through the edge of the door. Lexi, would you care to describe how you wake up?
Lexi is currently sitting up in the process of tearing shit out of their arm.
All right.
Fuck off, back off, fuck off, and I can't think of anything else, so also fuck off.
So the doctor said, please, you have to stop. And the nurse just bolts over towards one of the intercom, slams a fist and says, "Get Judy back here now!"
Judy.
And then we will sorry, go ahead.
No, I will look over my shoulder. Hazumpton, I think Lexi might need you now.
Frauzumpton.
Or Frauzumpton.
Yeah, hair is masculine.
Frauzumpton.
And she'll sort of moves over beside you and looks in, and says, "Is there swearing? That's a good sign." And she turns and and sort of smiles, a little bit of a sigh, and looks and says, "I think they're likely going to be all right." Um,
Ruby is running in, by the way, to
Okay.
Lexi when all of
right,
this is going on.
sure, absolutely. Um, and yeah, so you run in, sort of push past. Samantha turns and is running in past you. Lexi, you see Ruby coming in. You see your sister coming in and sort of dashing around. This doctor who looks utterly just lost at what is happening here. What do you do?
Which who?
I think
there's-
you, Lexi.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
Just really quick to the doctor. I cannot punch to save a damn, but I will bitch slap you through the drywall. And
The
then
doctor just, I-
he is completely ignored at that point for for Ruby and Samantha.
okay.
I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's okay.
Ruby
Samantha-
like tackles Lexi into a hug.
Also,
I'm not that fine. You might kill me if you tackle me too hard.
actually, Lexi, you are fine.
Okay,
You have
I'm
no harm.
saying that regardless.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, no. She'll loosen her grip, but
Yeah.
she's still there.
Yep.
And yeah, so Samantha also kind of dog piles onto the
Yep.
table. And you can see the nurse has moved back over and saying, you cannot be, this is a surgical theater. You all have to get out of here.
Okay, let's go. And I get up
Not
off the table.
It's a theater,
Yeah,
all right.
Ruby's helping you.
Yep.
So you got sort of emerging down from the end. BJ, you're getting the last the last little bit of stitching. And you can hear over the intercom, Judy to operating theater 4, Judy to operating theater 4. And Judy reaches up, pulls the still smoldering butt out. She goes, my shift was technically over 45 minutes ago.
Well, if we're all stitched up, it sounds like you got more important stuff to handle.
Yeah, just be safe out there. All right? I can't be on shift all the time. All right? Stop punching orderlies.
Don't tell them to listen when someone says they're fine.
I said, yeah. We'll both try that, see how well that works out. It gets up, moves her head back and forth. There is like a sort of rolling sound of cracks back and forth. And she starts to move off in a direction. Sonny, do you know what receptacle that you have found at this point? Or are you still looking for one, which is totally fine?
You might be muted.
You might be
It's
muted.
not coming through.
Probably ask the desk lady for like a large manila envelope. And kind of, like propped it
The
like
most ignominious way to be carried around.
well
doesn't have to be carried for long.
She just looks at
True.
you and she says, if I give you this, are you and the lizard both leaving?
yes.
And just immediately hands you like a stack of manila envelopes.
Take stack, like kind of folds one out into more of a like less flat, more boxy shape.
Okay.
There's a container.
Huh. Oh. I never thought about that. But yeah, so Manila, like, so it's a native from okay. All right. Yeah, I'm on board. All right. All right. Well, just make sure that we don't have any kind of invasive species incident around here.
Picks up lizard. It's like, no, this is just a 5-line scoot. They're native to Maryland. Skink, not scoot.
So you
And just lying to him as like
right.
pointing out false details that he definitely isn't looking close enough to see.
Sure. Lila, the darkness recedes. You've been able to hear all this through the walls. What do you do as the trash can comes up?
I'm gonna hiss at the deputy.
Okay.
And then climb into the
That way.
envelope just to be safe and get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna skitter into the envelope.
Carl,
Yes.
you can heal a point of harm,
Yay.
and you come back to yourself in a crowded room.
And he'll just lay there, look
It-
around, stare at the ceiling, and then just
There are a lot of people standing around you. And it takes you a second to realize that you can sort of see through most of them, or perhaps all of them.
and how many are staring at me?
All of them.
And he looks around to see if there's the big containers like the morgue, or if he's somewhere else.
No, it looks like you are you're in, again, one of those sort of curtained off emergency rooms. It's not a discrete room, but it is a room by definition of the fact that it has walls. They're just made of curtain. Amongst the faces looking at you, you realize a lot of them are similar in age to you, not all of them. And one of them you recognize as standing right next to the bed as Mark Toland.
I forget who that one was.
He's the one who was one of your schoolmate who was killed in the
That's what I
cold
thought.
open. Yeah.
He mumbles, "Hey, Mark," gets up, looks for his clothing if it's near him, or if he's just in the gown.
So yeah, there's a gown. Your stuff is piled into a chair.
Good. Goes over, slowly starts putting things on, trying not to show people anything with the hospital gowns.
Sure.
Bye,
They
Mark.
don't seem.
And he gets clothes on and walks out, just trying to find out which way's the exit.
Okay. So you walk out. You can see a couple people around say, "Hey, what? You can't go yet."
He's not paying attention. He's just kind of got that spacey look on his face, and he's just and moving and walking.
Okay. So you're moving out and headed out towards the lobby, right?
Slowly.
Okay.
If they jump on him and try to control him, they'll control him, but he's just getting up and moving.
Seems like there's been enough going on at this point. You're just moving out that way. BJ, you're also headed out, right? BJ?
Sorry, say again.
I said you're also headed out.
Yes.
Okay. I think so Sunny and
Lila.
with Lila in tow
Mhm.
are the first to emerge, but then not too long after
Do I-
Carl and BJ, you
Would
also
I,
can make yourselves
because I'm
out.
still back in the hallway with like Frozhumpton in them, would I see Carl heading towards the exit?
No, you are
Okay.
like fully back
Okay.
in the
Cool,
waiting
cool,
room for the operating theaters. But you can, if you want, you can have stepped outside into the hallway to give everybody else like some privacy in there,
Once-
and then you could see them leaving. if you
Once I
want.
saw that Lexi seemed fine, I would have stepped back to give them some privacy, because Zach's trying to, because Zach did get an update on what was going on from Ruby, and so he's
Okay.
trying to find out where everyone else is and trying
Yeah.
to figure out how injured the rest of them are.
Okay, so I think you can certainly, the rest of you all, with the exception of Ruby and Lexi, can reconnoiter. You tell me, would it be outside under the overhang? Would it be standing outside in the rain? Would it be in the lobby where
I would try to catch if
Her car's over here.
if Carl looks injured. I would try to catch Carl before he got too far, before he got out the building.
Sure. As you are, Carl, as you are heading out, you still see, not grouped around you in the same way, but you still see here and there those individuals, some in sort of ruined clothing, some in no clothing, some in hospital gowns, but all just staring at you.
And nobody can see the bodies there, but I can. So they'll see me walking this way and that way. because
Yeah.
I'm getting around people. Excuse me, pardon me, and he's
See.
mumbling that. So,
Seems pretty messed up,
Yeah,
Zach.
yeah. Gonna try to like, hey Carl, and try to like see if I can get a hand on him and lay on hands. Just trying to
when you lay on hand,
trying to
touch. Oh, you're
like,
here.
do the thing where you're helping somebody walk, and in that process, see if I can heal some of his injuries, because it sounds like they were in a pretty bad way.
Sure. Go ahead and give us another roll.
Oh, you're physically here. Okay, not like the others.
I'm gonna use a luck point on that.
Thank you.
That would be a
Because
hell of a
that
way
would-
for Carl to die.
Yeah, because that would cause harm otherwise. So instead, it's 12, which means that you just heal 2 and are stabilized.
How are you doing on luck?
I've got
Yeah, it's like
2
the
left.
third or fourth.
I've got 2
Oh
left.
boy.
Yeah.
I'm not doomed
For
yet.
the rest of your character's life.
Yeah.
Well,
Which-
for the rest
which
of your
is-
character's life until you start taking the advanced improvements
Look,
to
if
restore
I
some
could
luck.
if I could stop
That's true.
failing on if I could stop failing on rolls that will kill my allies, then I could stop rolling. I can stop using my luck.
Yeah, but all right. So that means you heal 2,
Yeah.
or is it 3 with a
2,
with a full?
2,
Okay.
2 plus stabilized.
Okay. So yeah, so you are stabilized, but that means you healed 2 more, Carl.
Yes.
As you have that same sensation flow through you. And then you all
help you
can.
to the door.
All right.
And I'm still moving out of the way of the people that are not there.
Yeah.
But,
You can see
but
as
more stabilized, but not.
as
not-
Zach moves through them, it's just like they don't even respond to Zach.
That's the reason why when Zach touched me, I did the
Yeah.
okay, you're here.
What do you mean by that? I will ask as on the way out.
I can see things. So remember the Mark guy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was in the area that I came to in. I see things.
You see ghosts.
Well, yeah, ghosts or whoever.
Good to know. Okay, let's get you out of here. Start walking him to the door.
The funniest thing is being back home and seeing all the people dressed as Santa that aren't there anymore.
Jeremy's talking.
That made Jeremy stop.
gonna get
That fork paused halfway to the mouth. I saw that.
I don't even think it was halfway. It was like right there.
Gonna get him outside.
it's
I
real
think,
close.
before anyone starts
The
listening.
things
too
I could tell
closely
you
to
about
him.
Solvang.
I was about to say that's from like Greenland, right? If I'm recalling
Solvang,
correctly.
Solvang is a city in California that really leaned into the Christmas/Dutch city
Okay.
of America.
Yeah.
It's a fun little place, but it has a lot of like year-round Christmas stores and stuff like that.
Mhm.
The apple skeevers are pretty good eating.
So yeah,
Um,
trying to get him out.
One of the
So
places with people whose whole career is year-round being Santa.
So you all can get out through the lobby. Outside, you can see BJ out there, looking stitched up, and you can see
Anyways,
Sunny holding a bag.
there's the car over there. I'm hoping Lexi
Okay.
doesn't kill me, but I got us here.
Real quick. On the way out, Sonny is lecturing Deputy Schuster about the dangers of dealing with unidentified lizards and how that could result in being envenomed. And how he could
Oh.
end up in the
But I'm not gonna lick him.
no, they bite you.
Oh, that's the other. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Simmons, for your civic engagement and public mindedness. And well, I'm going to head back to the station. I have some phone calls to make. And I will then follow up. I'm sure we'll have many more questions once the sheriff gets back to the station, and we have a chance to review the events of the day.
As
All right.
BJ is walking out behind him, she just goes, yeah. Maybe try and follow up on some of your missing persons reports.
Well, I think I will. And he turns around and sees you. Oh, well, Ms. Blaskowitz, why don't you make sure that you follow up on your curfew, as we have previously discussed? Sun's getting fairly low.
Yeah. As it turns out, that is how one follows the curfew. They pay attention to how low the sun is.
Deputy, I'll make sure that they all get home on time. Don't you have some reports to be filing?
As I was just saying, I am not certain I like how this conversation has gone. So I'm leaving, and turns and sort of gangle stalks off towards the.
Thank you for all your good work, Deputy.
Oh, thanks. I mean, goodbye.
He's Zach, was he alive or another dead person? I can't tell.
Always a good question. Anyways,
He was alive.
could someone Ruby is in with Lexi. Lexi is okay. Could one of you or the lizard explain to me why you were all at the junkyard and why you all came back almost injured?
Carl is watching
killing
the
the
deputy
lo-
leave before he says a damn thing. And you
Yeah,
could see
once-
him just.
It's raining
Yeah,
heavy,
once-
so I'm assuming that once he's out of sight, it's
Yeah.
The
Once
car's over
you-
there. Why don't we go
once-
sit in the car?
Yeah. Once Schuster is confirmably out of earshot, BJ will just say, dealing with the threat that had been growing there.
I saw the sheriff's car last night.
It's
Flipped
gone.
over.
I don't think it's
Upside
done,
down.
but the big one is gone.
And the radio hanging out, and I thought it was because of what everybody was talking about, I thought it was at the junkyard, but we didn't find it there. So it's tipped over somewhere else.
Well, we did find Deadman's body at the junkyard, so it's somewhere around there.
Important question, Sonny. Do you put the bag with the lizard down somewhere, or
Envelope.
or the envelope?
We got
Not
the
in
car.
the rain. Like I imagine this conversation's
Oh.
happening on the
Mhm.
way to the car, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Lila in the car because she's got the car keys? I don't see Lila in the car. Anybody seen her in the car?
That's because Lila's that lizard in Sunny's hand.
but like once they get in the
Wings
car,
and
like
lizard.
Lila, like once they get in the car, Sunny sets the envelope box down, and then Lila can crawl out and.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Are you back to
Ooh.
Lila?
Yeah.
So do you still have my jacket, or did I get left in the bathroom?
I
No,
still have the jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like shapeshift with clothes.
okay.
Okay. Before this proceeds any further, did you grab my shotgun, or do I need to go back to the junkyard to get it?
Need
Sunny
to go
would have
back.
grabbed it. It'd be with the bike.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Which Sunny would
Okay.
explain, like, yeah, I grabbed it. It's with the bike, which
How many?
I tucked under the
Okay.
Murray sign.
How many of
be
you
out
were
the way.
injured by plants?
Well, plants and explosives.
Yes.
Specifically
Most
the
everybody.
plants. Okay, because they leave seeds behind. In the
And Carl
injuries.
lifts up his pants where it had wrapped around it, and you got thorns that are in me, but that's about it.
Okay.
The
It
seeds
dropped
come
me
from the-
more
the
than
seeds
anything.
come
The
from the
seeds come
thorns.
from the thorns.
We need to talk to your mom again.
Hang
We
on.
now you with that full success from the luck, doesn't that cure and
It's-
remove a disease?
Heal, only heal. Because it's either
but
heal or disease.
But you don't take it on.
Yeah, I don't
but
take it on.
But
Yeah,
Zach doesn't.
okay,
Zach does
okay.
not suffer what he heals.
Got it. Okay. All right, great.
Yeah, it's 2 harm or an illness, regardless, on a 10 plus.
Got it. Okay.
All
right.
It's just that if it's a 7 to 9, I suffer whatever I heal.
In my case, all I took was concussive injury. So
Okay.
Okay.
Well, his image ripples a little bit, and you see she's kind of fucked up.
Did you get hit by
Think of it.
the plants too?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
I'm gonna see if I can do this, and if not, I will have to get to my mom. I'm going to do a use magic roll. I'm gonna pull out my various utensils, and I pull out some bandages from my bag and stuff, wrap them around where the thorns had stabbed into Carl first, and then I pull out some ink, like an ink pen, and begin sketching, drawing out a magical formula on the bandages, and then drip some ink from the pen onto the bandage, pull out my lighter, light some of the ink, and I'm going to attempt to use magic to remove the illness rather than healing a wound, of getting rid of the seeds.
Sure.
That's weird.
Roll a 2,
Cool.
and you accidentally set Carl's pant leg on fire.
Use magic. Would I have any forwards or bonuses to this from having seen my mother heal these before?
No,
Okay.
but I tell you what, if you get a full success, I will let you use this technique to kind of cleanse everybody.
Failure.
So with the
Good.
failure, you are sure you got them all.
Okay.
Excellent.
Amazing. It's like
Thank you.
the Roll20 knows that because I'm not rolling, someone needs my luck.
Get that experience. Get that experience here.
Yeah, get that experience. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
you are pretty sure you got all the seeds out of everybody.
You don't want to spend luck on this?
Not on this one, no.
This is the episode where Zach ascends.
Before he finds out about Lexi's mission.
So yeah, attempt that on Carl. Nothing seems wrong, so I'll try it again on. Because
no,
only
I
one
mean,
time.
yeah. No. I'm saying with that failure,
Yeah. No,
you
keep doing it. Yeah. I'm narrating.
Everyone's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure that got them. I have to check Ruby still, because I only healed her wounds. But
We also don't know if the seeds go inert when the core has been destroyed, but it's been pretty effectively and thoroughly burned out.
You should go check on her though.
Yeah.
right now she's with Lexi. I don't want to force my way back into the back again.
Maybe bring everybody by your mom for a checkup as well, just in case.
I mean, at the very least, for
And-
some of the injuries that y'all have.
In
Wow.
fairness, I feel like right now, we obviously don't have to go to this, but I feel like right now, Lexi is walking out of the room with their two.
Yeah, I'm
people.
gonna as soon as we get a good button on the scene in the car, I want to hop back to you
Cool.
guys.
While
worries.
Zach is doing his magic, Carl just goes, okay, and this is what happened from blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Gives all the details, so Zach is caught up to being behind.
Yeah.
So can then why don't we say sort of as it looks like you are doing the this great
Magic.
job of removing all of these issues. The four of you finished filling Zach in on everything that happened.
Oh, pointedly, while Carl is doing the filling in, BJ is going across the street to get her bike and her shotgun.
Okay.
Is it across
Sure.
the street or down the street? Because I thought
It's
that
down
was
the street.
Down the
much
street.
further away
Yeah.
than just across the street.
So you head off down.
I want to go with BJ. You should.
You have to wait until I get these thorns out of you first.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine.
All right. So BJ heads off alone.
I'm the one person here with a gun.
Nope.
No, you don't.
No, you're not.
No,
You
your gun's
do
with the
not
bike.
have a gun.
You actively
That's
don't have a gun.
specifically why you're going
No,
to go get.
she doesn't have her shotgun. She still has her 9mm.
Would they have? I don't think they would have let you keep
They-
that when
she's
you got
just
in the
been
hospital.
wandering around the
they
hospital
100% would have taken that away
Yeah,
from you.
you
in
were
the-
Yeah.
unconscious
But
when
she
you
would.
got in
She
the
would.
hospital.
Yeah, but she would have gotten it when she was leaving. That would have been her effects to retrieve as she headed out.
That's not how guns work.
Wait.
And that's not how gun laws work. You don't get that gun back.
Can we do a luck roll to see if we thought about that while driving her over there?
I think that's fair.
No, especially as a minor, like they would.
Yeah, if you were a child with a gun, with injuries, taken into the hospital,
Yeah,
that is
you
no
don't
longer
get
your
that gun back.
Yeah.
Remember, you're a high schooler.
All right. So with a 4, I will say,
We didn't do it, but it fell out in the car.
No. I'll say it fell out back at the junkyard and it's stashed with the bike. Sonny picked it up and put it in the bike. Is
Okay.
that fair with
That
everybody?
works.
Okay. So you don't have it on you now, but it's with the bike.
Yep.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Sonny, does that seem like something you would have done?
Probably.
If you grabbed the shotgun,
So
you would have grabbed the 9mm as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. As BJ is getting out of the car, BJ, I can't stop you, but I will tell you that you're being an idiot right now if you go off on your own.
I'm not
For
going
my
that
life.
far, and I'll be
Doesn't
back.
matter how far you go. You're being an idiot.
I don't give a shit. I'm not.
That's
I'm
fine.
not standing around here unarmed.
Like I said, I can't stop you. I can only warn you.
Well, focus on your fucking magic.
There was no sex involved.
Maybe next time, don't go to fight plant monsters without me.
Maybe next time, be the fuck around.
I got kidnapped by an angel.
And whose fault is that?
His.
I never get kidnapped by an angel.
All right. So I think as this shouting is probably receding and getting louder as you get farther and farther apart, because I don't feel like BJ is stopping to have this conversation.
No. Yeah.
Back to the surgical room. It sounds like Lexi was up and heading out. Is that right?
If the doctor tries to stop, I literally just lift up my shirt. Hey, look, I'm not hurt at all. You're a very good doctor. Get the fuck out of my way.
I think the doctor will straight up like stagger back in shock. Having seen what was the subject of the. I mean, I mean, what are you wearing? Because you would not have had a shirt on the operating table. They would have cut it off of you.
That's true.
You just grab a gown, or
I mean, but they might not have to pull anything up because they're not bothering with clothes right now.
Yeah, I think that hasn't clicked for the doctor until you draw.
Yeah.
Until you draw his attention to it, and then kind of like staggers back. Yeah, I think with that, Frau Simpson says, honestly, Lexi, put something on. Catch your death.
I don't have anything right now. I'm sorry.
She sort of sighs and says, please, who do you think you're talking to? And she holds out a bag to you.
Yeah.
Like this very sort of like rucksack looking, bag that she has packed, and you open it up and there is an assortment of a couple different tops. Your like basic go-to jeans, if you have go-to jeans.
Right.
And
an assortment. I will yank pretty much a random whichever the first one that gets pulled out, top out, pull it on. I'm not worried about below the waist right now because I'm assuming they didn't completely strip me down.
I think for surgery, yeah,
probably would.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, you were really messed
I will,
up. Yeah,
I will, as I'm in the process of yanking on the pants, I am going to look over at Ruby, and like do my head towards the other two. Like they need to know.
The process is slightly complicated. The process is slightly complicated by Samantha just like clinging onto you, even as you're trying to get dressed.
Fair.
Okay.
We need to talk, and they need to know.
Then I think we need to go back to your place.
We sure as fuck do.
You need rest, whether
Language.
you are healed or not. And your car.
What about my car?
Okay, so I tried to put you in the car to drive you,
Uh-huh.
but it wouldn't start.
Like,
So-
did the engine flood kind of wouldn't start, or
I
like,
don't. You
did
were
the engine did the
dying.
engine fall out?
It wouldn't start. I don't know. You were dying.
It's
So I picked you
It's
up
fine,
and
I'm better
ran
now.
here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I brought the Volks.
Oh.
We can worry about the car later.
All right,
Okay.
let's go. Let's find everybody else. Is everybody else okay?
Zach was here, but now
Oh, cool.
he's not.
Let's
Let's find
cool.
everybody else in the car.
Everyone. Yeah, Lexi's gonna love that.
Oh,
Okay.
Lexi's gonna love that I drove.
Yeah, let's go. Are you really okay?
I am fully fine. And we will talk about what the consequences of that when we get home.
Okay, not loving that. Okay.
Not loving it either.
And I think probably there is a good point to cut for the week.
Okay.
Unless you have a last button.
Nope.
Ruby, it looks like I'm cutting you
No,
off.
oh
Okay.
no,
All right.
no, you're
right.
good.
Yeah. So, all right, then that's where we will leave everyone for the week. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. I believe I'm correct in saying that we are off stream both this and Star Wars next Thursday. Correct? folks?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So if you are in Indianapolis for Gen Con, I'll be at, I think, booth 109. Look for the Ziggurat. Come say hi. But
How big of a ziggurat?
very big. Otherwise we will see you all in a couple weeks. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope everybody has a great couple weeks. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good.